should have got me like one of those fisher hats with the hooks. And get me. It's fishing season. Yeah, lyrical. There's mermaids in there.
Make me fly over there just to hate. Don't make me fly over there just to hate you for that damn joke. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of V-Time, episode 141. We got a fuck ton to talk about.
There's
Jesus Christ. Oh,
so much to talk about.
God. You already saw Eric.
Poor Eric.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna quote W Slasher. He probably has a 15-minute rant video of him talking about predictions just off of the art alone. 20
minutes. Anyway, yeah, it's gonna be a packed episode. Leaks, news, this and that. So strap yourself in. Enjoy the ride. Probably an hour video. Here we come.
Yeah.
But before that, if you're interested in buying any cars from TCG Player, please use our affiliate link down below.
Your purchases through this link help support the channel so we can bring more videos like this straight to you guys.
And with that scripted part out of the way, let's go straight into leaks. There's no specific order to these. We're just going to keep going and see what happens. And we're going to start in fishing season, or continuing fishing season, with some lyrical cards. Starting us off with a double rare, actually. Sweltering Heat Lucretia. The names do not get easier. Act, Rearguard, Soul Blast 1, and look at the top card of your deck. Return it to its original spot after confirming it. Why not just run the booster? Why not just run the booster that, can put it to the bottom of the deck as well?
Because the booster is on boost. If you use skills like the Corgi Girl from the trial deck, you can at least see what you're going to call off of the top and see if it's worth using the soul.
So it's a Soul Blast 2 at that point.
I mean, yeah, but at least you're not going to call a trigger off the top.
Fair. I can see its potential. It might be really useful, and it's one of the ride lines we're going to see soon enough. Not a bad card, honestly. Really not a bad card, but personal preference, I still prefer the booster better. Oh, God. Almost fucked up again. We're good. Anyway, moving on. Wouldn't be a video if I didn't almost cut the recording. We got some powerful support in a rare with attractive qualities Valley. She's a grade 1, powerful auto rigger when the attack this unit boosted hits. If your soul has no cards, choose one of your units and it gets 5k until the end of the turn. Overall, not too bad. I would rather prefer other cards to help the powerful deck, but if you need something to kind of give on-hit pressure and power, it's not a bad card. Uh-oh.
Whoever Bushy thought it was a great idea to put this art and attractive qualities in the same name. There has to be some kind of furry over there on the design team.
Wait until we get to one of the ride lines. I noticed something while pulling up these cards and on the wiki. I noticed something beautiful. Echo's gonna love it. Anyway, sorry, I gotta take this. It's my boy.
Go ahead.
I have found a newfound love for Jewel. He is basically my second deck next to Bruce. Love Brandt Gate to death, but apparently Dark States has captured my heart. And he's got more support because we got some Booster Set 7 leaks coming in the Tuesday stream because the episode aired. And oh boy, they're really spicy. First, we're going to look at Demonic Jewel Dragon Ristal Galler. It's a great... Yes. It's a grade 3 rare, and it's a damn good rare. Auto Rearguard, when this unit attacks a Vanguard, if your Soul Blast 4 more cards at the same time for the cost of your Vanguard's ability this turn, put a card from your hand into your soul, draw a card, choose one of your opponent's Rearguards, and retire it. This thing does it all.
And here I was like, he can only do that stupid Blitz Order combo once without having to really taking a lot of resources to rebuild. That's not true.
Here, have a free cycle with the soul charge with a retired that's not restricted to what you soul charge.
And it's even worse when we talk about the other cards we're going to get to.
I know, right? Isn't it great? Anyway, we also saw from booster set 7 a double rare for Jewel, Power Gem Dragon. One of the reasons we might need a countercharger. Auto Rearguard. When this unit boosts, if you Soul Blast 4 or more at the same time for the cost of your Vanguard's ability this turn, Counterblast 1, look at the top 2 cards of your deck, choose up to 1 card from among them, put it into your hand, and put the rest into your soul. So, free plus or cycle. This is an amazing card. It's a CB, it has to boost, and you have to Soul Blast, which is not hard. And then you get to look at top 2 and put 1 to the soul to kind of fix your soul, and then put 1 to hand if you want, or you can put both to soul if you want. You really need it.
I mean, there's a CB1 to +1, which is pretty much what you want to use your CB for, is the plus. So I see no problem here. And down the road, and just draws you more and more cards. So
and it's no like to draw. It's like, oh, look at this card. This could be really good in soul. Give me the shield in hand.
Oh, wow. I'm missing a grade? Let me put this one in the soul. Fix that.
There you go. Like, overall, this Jewel support is getting really spicy. And I can't wait to see the fucking restander already. We know it exists. Give it to me.
You know it's a triple rare.
Dude,
it has to be.
I have the space for in the deck for the restander. I just need to get it so I can put it in there. Overall, the Jewel support on point. Fucking love the deck. It's my new next to Bruce, my favorite deck in the game now. Anyway, Alex, take it away for some Keter Sanctuary support for the boy that we said was not getting supported.
Yeah. So Divine Sister. Lago de Chat?
It's French. Lago de Chat.
Yeah.
I probably said that wrong.
Probably. Continuous Rear Guard. If your soul has a grade 3 or greater card, this unit gains boost and power +5 active during your opponent's turn 2. I don't see a problem here. It's a 15k booster in most of the decks. The only thing that's not really going to use this is what's her name? Hexa Orb.
I mean, Hexorb is going to Persona Ride, so she's going to have grade 3 in Soul, so this would be active.
Youthberg's going to Superior Ride, so it's going to get it.
Thegger is always going to Persona Ride.
Yeah, so I don't see where this card wouldn't be used.
Bastion, even when you go to grade 4, you're going to have a grade 3 in Soul.
Yeah. Unless you Soul Blast it, but...
I'm a bit scared that it says grade 3 or greater a little bit, but who knows?
I mean, if you're on grade 4 Bastion...
Yeah, but if you have a grade 3 or greater card in Soul.
You can ride multiple grade 4s.
For Bastion, I see no point, because once you ride grade 4, if you have a second grade 4, you don't want to ride it. You just keep it in your hand because you're going to ditch it.
I mean, it's probably for premium reasons.
True. Very, very true. Anyway, we're going to move on. Yeah, you got some good opinions about here.
Magnolia cards. My opinions change a little bit about this card. But,
okay.
You got Sylvan Hornet Beast Alpin. Auto Rear Guard. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, if you have a Vanguard with Magnolia in its card name, this unit gets power +5 until the end of battle for every 2 grade 2 or greater units. If this unit's power is 10,000 or got 10,000 power by this effect, and at the end of the battle, you can bind this card and countercharge 1, soul charge 1.
So, good, bad, not...
So at first I was like, why would you run this over the dragon that does the same thing with 5 attacks or more? But then I was like, there have been instances where your opponent denies you counterblast for Maggie, and this does work on first grade 3 turn. So, I mean, you can still kind of, Care Bear people while you're on first grade 3 if you can kind of mitigate the stuff.
The only real downside to this card that I see is the fact that you got to commit itself and then 2 more rear guards to get the full effect. But
since we'll talk about this later, you're going to be playing more of the Persona Ride build. Means you can play 4 of Wild Intelligence, and you can just keep getting these from your drop off your mills and not really minus as much.
Oh yeah, and then you're always going to have the CB for Maggie. If you need more CB, you're going to have it for Care Bear. So this card just does it all. Speaking of the other card you were just about to mention.
Sylvan Horn Beast Cyril. Auto, when this unit is placed on rear guard from deck or hand, if you have a Vanguard with a Magnolia in its card, or is it Magnolia?
Yeah, Magnolia.
think that's a mistranslation. I could have sworn I saw one where it said Sylvanhorn.
No, it says Magnolia.
Oh, well, I guess I read the wrong one. This is a lot worse than I thought it was.
Keep going.
This card name cost Soul Blast 1. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck. Choose the one card with Magnolia in its card name from among them. Reveal it, put it to your hand, and shuffle your deck. Continuous Rear Guard. If you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Magnolia in its card name, your Persona Ride increases your power of your back row units as well.
So why'd you think this was Silverhorn?
Because when I first read it, I thought, for some reason, I guess the first translation I read was Sylvanhorn, because I was like, oh, cool, you can use the ride line, call it off the ride line, use its skill, and get a plus of Magnolia to your hand. But because it says Magnolia, it means you have to be at grade 3 for a skill to work, so if you call it off the ride line, it's not as good. But I thought it said Sylvanhorn for the first. I could have sworn I saw a translation where it said Sylvanhorn, but I guess I was wrong.
Well, we'll see the official English translation if something does change.
But the Soul Blast isn't a problem because you do have the Alpin or whatever that's going to soul charge you a card and countercharge you. So you're not really using the soul as much. You're kind of netting out with that. The power increase to the back row is crazy because technically the Persona Ride turn is stronger than a grade 4 turn if you think about it, because you're still getting the plus 5 to your back row, but you're getting 10k to the front row instead of 5k, and your Vanguard's getting power. But now it's a 25k to the back row and a 10k to the front row.
The only downside I see is you're not guaranteed 15. Your 6 attacks. You have to do your specific combos like back in the day before we got grade 4, turn off your phone, before we got your grade 4 Magnolia, where you had to use the Fox and Soul Blast and give something 5k and the ability to attack from the back row. And if you see 2 of those, you're not going to attack 6 times. You're only going to attack 5 times from the back row. Granted, your back row is now going to have pretty good fucking boosters, if anything.
I mean, you got to have this guy in your back row. So
he's going to be an 18k booster, if anything.
Yeah. I mean, if you do the whole Persona Ride turn, he's going to turn into a 23k on its own.
Yeah, but like I said, you only get 4 attacks because you're Persona Riding, unless you use Fox and then give something else the ability to attack from back row. Consider Persona Ride Magnolia. Counterblast won't choose. Oh, yeah, Persona Ride. Oh, fuck. Yeah. I forgot.
Yeah, you still get 6 attacks.
Ignore me. I honestly forgot that when you Persona Ride, you choose everything.
Yeah, but like I said, a Persona Ride turn, now you got 15 to the back row and 10 to the front row. So technically it's stronger than a grade 4 turn. You just have to constantly see your Persona Rides, but this card does help you constantly see them if you keep playing them.
Yeah, but unlike 4 grade 4s in the deck, you only have 3 Persona Rides in the deck, so you got to be very careful.
Exactly. So, I mean, it's give and push. But hey, at least you get to play Inlet Pulses with grade 3.
If that's going to be the meta deck of Maggie now, I'm going to be sad. Anyway.
Oh, there's no more grade 4s. I guess we'll just go back to Persona Writing.
Anyway, we're going to move on to the other stuff that got leaked on the Tuesday stream, and that is a whole new ride line inside of Lyrical. We got 6 of them. Got to start somewhere, so this is the first one. And oh boy, was not expecting, not the effects, the names.
The names.
We're going to start off with hashtag, not even joking. Literally, there's a hashtag in the name. First Step Kyoka. There's the new ride line. We got an influencer, ride line, lyrical deck. Okay. Let's just skip all that stuff. Let's just keep moving on. We got hashtag ready to go Kyoka. She's a grade 1. Auto when this unit is rode upon by a grade 2 with Kyoka in its card name, choose a grade from 1 to 3, declare it. Look at top 5 cards of your deck, choose up to 1 unit card with the declared grade or magazine card from among them, reveal it, put it into your hand, and shuffle your deck. So it's a declare and plus kind of card. Not bad. I can now see the other card we talked about where Soul Blast won't look at the top card. If you at least know what one of the top cards is, it's easier to declare.
Exactly.
But what's a magazine card, you might ask? Well, a magazine card is a normal order that this deck will play. It's a double rare normal order grade 1 lyrical shooting stars. The way this is written bothers me. It's normal. Play this if you have a Vanguard with Kyoka in its card name, and perform all of the following according to the number of your units. 2 or more grade 1 units, you get to draw 2 cards and choose a card from your hand and discard it. So it's a net 0 filter. 2 or more grade 2 units, choose one of your units and it gets power 10k until the end of turn. And you have 2 or more grade 3 units, you can countercharge one. So yes, you can do almost every single one of these effects if you put your board correctly. It's not do one of these, it's do as many as you can.
Mm-hmm.
So this is honestly not bad. Like cycle 2, 10k to 1 unit, and the countercharger if you put a grade 3 behind the Vanguard, which not in this deck, but in another deck you might. So far so good. But let's actually look at yes.
Fun fact. I don't know if this is the first time I've ever seen this or not. I think the magazine is the first time I've ever seen English name on a Japanese card.
No. Good sir. Your Leonorn order is a full English name on a Japanese card. The Lucas 7.
I guess I didn't notice that. My bad.
There's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. Anyway, we're gonna move on to a Echo's favorite card. Echo, if you're watching, hi. Ironically, this card's code is 069 as well.
I'm just gonna die now.
Hashtag hot stuff Kyoka. Let's just get out of the way. Auto, when this unit is rode upon by a grade 3 with Kyoka in its card name, choose up to 1 magazine card from your drop and put it into your hand. If you put a card, counter +1, search your deck. If you put a card, I think it should be if you didn't put a card. Counter +1, search your deck for up to 1 magazine card, reveal it, put it into your hand, and shuffle your deck. I am almost 100% sure that is supposed to say if you did not put a card. But if it does say if you put a card, that's basically saying magazine, counterblast, magazine. Interesting.
Now I'm gonna check something.
Checking what?
I'm checking our Discord.
Yes, do that. Anyway.
Because I could have sworn that one card for Magnolia was Sylvanhorn, and you said on the wiki it wasn't. And you could have sworn that card effect was different from what we said, and it isn't. So I'm just double checking some stuff.
Well, it's not even I could have sworn. Like, think of it this way. You ride Kyoka, you choose a magazine card from your drop, and you put it into your hand. So you +1. If you put a card, you counter +1 and search your deck for another magazine, so you plus another one. I don't think that's the way the deck the effect was supposed to be worded. Because it would make a lot more sense that if you didn't put a magazine card from your drop, that then you counterblast one and get a magazine. So it's almost guaranteeing you at least 1 magazine, not 0 or 2. So yeah, on our wiki and also a different one on the wiki and also like our Discord, it is if you did not put a card. Okay, so there we go. So,
and
Sylvanhorn?
Yes, it is if you have a Vanguard with Sylvanhorn Beast.
Well, there we go. Come on,
so, yes,
Wiki. I love you, but come on. You're messing up something. Anyway, follow with your phone on Discord. So if anything else might jump like this. Because we're going to go to the main grade 3 unit, the main boss unit, the main spice of the deck. And yes, it's again, hashtag make a trend, Kyoka. Of course, it's got to be make a trend. It's... Anyway,
it's pretty trendy.
Yeah, you got no idea. It was trending on Twitter a little bit. Act Vanguard. Once per turn, cost Soul Blast 1. Choose a grade from 1 to 3. Declare. Look at top 5 cards of your deck. Choose up to 1 unit card with the declared grade and call it to rear guard. Or choose up to 1 magazine card from among them. Reveal it, put it into your hand, and shuffle your deck. And then continuous Vanguard. During your turn, if you play the magazine card, all of your front row units gain power 5k, so it's like a half persona ride when you play the order.
Yeah.
Her effect,
this is a weird deck. It's because
it's magazine oriented, and there's no way to get more magazines after you use them.
Yeah. On top of that, like the deck really doesn't do much other than like revolve around playing magazines.
I know. There's one card they leaked with this support that gives the deck some merit. We got Blue Frontier Archie. Grade 2 triple rare for the deck. Continuous rearguard during your turn. If you played a magazine order this turn, this unit gets 5k. So combined with the Vanguard and the magazine, this is a 30k on its own. Immediately. And then auto rearguard at the end of the battle, your grade 3 or greater Vanguard attack. You may, if you played a magazine order this turn, Counter +1, Soul Blast 1, stand this unit. So Counter Blast 2, Soul Blast 2, you got 5 attacks in this deck that are 30, 20, 18 if it's not boosted, and then 30, 20 again.
More like Counter Blast 1. Because you're going to have to play a magazine to do the skill, so you're going to probably countercharge.
Well, if you have put another grade 3 somewhere on the board. I'm saying, man, put a grade 3 behind the Vanguard just so you can meet the condition. Overall, the deck looks super weird.
Yeah, it is weird.
Thoughts?
I feel like this is one of those decks that really is going to revolve around the Vanguard. Oh my god, that's why that card's a triple rare now.
What?
Remember last set, we were looking at a card and we're like, why is this card a triple rare? It makes no sense.
Yeah?
There's a grade 2 that when it hits, you get an order card from your drop zone and put it back to your hand.
Oh,
or
shit.
Search your deck on order.
It's search your deck. You're not wrong. It's a good card, but at the same time, this deck is going to suffer from, oh, look, I only saw 2 magazines because one got damaged and another one got maybe soul charge or something. I don't know. But it's going to be
earlier we saw that also revolved around orders or normal orders or something like that too.
I don't remember, man. Let's lyrical. Let's be straight here. All right. Cover 2 more cards supports that we saw for this deck. Come on.
Early Adapter Levisa. Act Rearguard. Retire this unit. Choose a Lyrical Shooting Star S from your drop. Put it into your hand. Isn't that the order?
Yes.
so there you go. There's your way to get your orders back.
Honestly, put this behind the Vanguard, use the order, countercharge 1, do whatever other effects, have a full board for it, and then retire this and put the order back into your hand.
And then you can use the Vanguard skill to basically look for another grade 3 next turn.
Pretty much. So, okay, there we go. This rare is definitely going to be run because you only have 4 of that order.
And then best choice, Ludamina?
Whatever.
Exactly. Act Rearguard. If you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Kyoka, can't even see the name.
Kyoka.
There you go. Thank you. And its card name. Put this unit into your soul. Choose a grade 2 or greater unit card with a different name from your Vanguard from your drop and put it on top of your deck. Sounds like it allows you to know what's on the top of your deck. So when you call grade, you know what's there.
Exactly. It's a fixer. And oh boy, this deck needs a fixer. Anyway, we're gonna move on to something fucking spicy that we did not know was gonna leak. We're gonna mention this later, but next Tuesday stream we're gonna be seeing, of course, more lyrical support and everything. But we're also gonna be seeing the ride line for boosters set 7 from the Brandt Gate guide that's gonna be in the anime this upcoming Monday,
and possibly some more stuff for Youthbird.
Correct. But we weren't expecting, for some reason, the frame rears of the ride line with the effects to be just leaked. So here we go. We don't have the grade 3, but at least we know what 0 to 2 do. Exactly. We're going to start with Blitz Mechanic Burton. All of them going to have Blitz in their card names, so I'm going to warn you right now. And it's a starter. Simple, straightforward. That's a nice frame rear.
Yeah.
This is where stuff starts to get interesting, spicy. We got Blitz Programmer Straza. It's a grade 1. Auto, when this unit is rolled upon, search your deck or hand for up to 1 grade 1 product card. Put it into your order zone, and if you search from your deck, shuffle your deck. If you put it from your hand, draw a card. Couple things to note. This Brandt Gate, every single Brandt Gate has its own set order. That's something. That's always going to be a thing.
Yeah.
Jail, prison has got for those. You got worlds for Orphis. You got researched for Eva. You got
Meteors for Gravidia.
Exactly.
Did I say that already?
Heroes got a base. Everybody's got something. This boy, the CEO, this Blitz guy, he's gonna have product cards. And the fact that it says one grade 1 product card, this is reminiscing me on Laura Nero.
Yeah, the Vex are very similar to Lyrical Monasterio. You get an order from your deck or hand, it replaces your hand if you use it from hand, and you can kind of have different grades going up as you go.
Dude, wait until you see the grade 2. Blitz Technical Researcher Yuba. Not a bad order, honestly, I gotta say. Act Vanguard, once per turn cost Soul Blast 1, choose a product card from your order zone and operate it. Activate its operation ability. I got no clue what an operation ability is yet, but I am excited. And then it says auto when this unit is rode upon. It doesn't even say by a specific unit, just say rode upon. Put a product card from your order zone into your drop. Search your deck or hand for up to one grade 2 product card. Put it into your order zone. And if you search your deck, shuffle your deck. If you put it from your hand, draw a card. So we got multiple grades of product cards. And apparently they're operating. And I am super confused.
So here's my thing, right? So the whole concept of this deck is that it has a CEO and it's a business. It's the Blitz Corporation, the whole theme of this deck. So I'm guessing what they do is they make products, I'm assuming they're robots, because looking at the order that we did see when they revealed the art for it frame, looked like a battleship looking floating city thing.
Everybody's going to be disappointed if they're not.
So my mindset is this is probably people that are making robots and that are piloting, and that's what they're operating. They're piloting these robots that they make, and then they just kind of cycle them out or something. I have no idea.
Well, next Tuesday's stream and in the anime probably we're gonna see exactly what this thing is about. But until then, we're just gonna have to wait. And we got one more rideline to cover from the Thursday stream.
This one is actually kind of interesting and spicy.
So Alex, can you actually read this, or is it too small?
You might have to read them.
Okay, cool. I'll read them. You give me your input. So we're gonna start off with the grade 0, brand new start. Hazelet. There we go. Hazelet. Honestly, gotta say, very cute art. I can't say nothing about it. It legitimately looks cool. So that's a grade 0. It's a bunny girl. Let's move on to Quick Step Hazelet. When this unit is rode upon by grade 2 with Hazelet in its card name, choose up to one grade 2 or less normal unit from your hand, call it to rearguard until the end of turn. It gets power 2k and auto rearguard at the end of battle. This unit attack the Vanguard, draw a card, and put this unit on the bottom of your deck. So it's a weird bounce cycle mechanic. Or it's not even bounce, it's put the bottom, draw. It's basically Spy Brothers.
Yeah.
Or someone pointed out Chocho. Or Shushu, or however you call that.
Shushu. It's very... Yeah, you know what? Shushu works because this deck is almost to the T, Shushu.
Anyway, we're going to move on to Undecided Blank Hazelet. That's a grade 2 for the ride line. We got auto. Yes. When this unit is rode upon by a grade 3 with a Hazelet in its card name, Soul Blast 1, choose up to one grade 3 or less card from your hand, call it a rearguard. If you called, draw a card. So you're never losing value in your hand and you're building board, which is not bad.
Yeah, it's going to be really fun when we talk about the grade 3 and all kinds of weird combinations with this deck.
Oh, you mean Iridescent Palette Hazelet?
Yes.
Act Vanguard. Once per turn, cost +1. Choose up to 5 of your rear guards. Until the end of turn, they get power 2k and auto. At the end of the battle, did this unit attack the Vanguard? Draw a card and put this unit on the bottom of your deck. If you choose 3 or more rear guards, this unit gets power 10k until the end of turn. Oof.
Nifty.
You're not wrong. Go.
So fun fact is you want to see a fun kind of plus mechanic with this. When we first started seeing lyrical leaks, there was a double rare that says when it's discarded, you can put it into your soul. So what you do is the grade 2 skill that you call a card from a hand, draw a card. So you call the Corgi Girl from the trial deck, call it, draw a card for the Soul Blast, and then you put the card to your soul for the rideline when you discard it. So you paid for the cost of the grade 2. Then you Corgi, Soul Blast, call the top card of your deck. And then basically, whenever you use this skill, you already got 2 cards, and then the Corgi's going to go back in and draw more cards. So you basically just keep plussing and plussing and plussing to your hands.
I will say this. I love how the grade 3 effect says choose 5 and they all get 2k, which basically means to the rear guard columns you're giving 4k power overall. But the ability is only at the end of battle that this unit attacked, which means only 2 cards are going to go to the bottom and you're only going to draw 2.
Are you sure about that?
Oh, foreshadowing, motherfucker. Because Alex can't bury the lead. I'm going to talk about the grade 2, or actually grade 1 double rare. Any color bubbles, Sharon. Fuck this card, because it's good. Auto rear guard, when this unit boosts a rear guard, if you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Hazelet in its card name, this unit gets power 5k until the end of battle, making it basically a 13k because it's a 6k base and Hazelet's going to give it 2k, yada, yada, yada. Then at the end of the battle, cost Soul Blast 1, choose your back row middle rear guard and move it to an open front row rear guard. So yes, you're going to have 3 go to the bottom and draw 3 cards with this. 3 and only 3, because, you know, the same as gems.
Actually, it might be different than gems.
I don't think you can. There is no mid-bow calling that you can put in here to fill that back row center, so you can have 2 of these in the back row rear guards and then have 5 attacks. Not to my knowledge.
Not that I know of yet, because I think everything for that's restricted to the Esthesis red line.
Yeah. So we're going to keep it there. So it's a good card. Enables 4 attacks for a double rare. It's an amazing card. And then because Hazelet would probably choose whatever is behind her, you have 3 cards that are going to go to the bottom of the deck and then draw 3 cards. So it's bringing back value.
E.
And that's not even the triple rare. The triple rare is adorable shooter Clanfili. Auto, when this unit is placed on rigor from hand, if your Vanguard is Hazelet in its card name, put a grade 2 or less card from your hand into your soul. Look at the top 7 cards of your deck. Choose up to 1 grade 3 card, one grade 3 card with power 12k or less, grade 2 card with power 9k or less, or grade 1 card with 7k or less. Call it a rear guard and shuffle your deck. If you did not call, draw a card.
So it's either turns into -1 in hand to +1 to board, or the cycle.
Yeah. And then it's basically forcing you is a hard word. It works really well with a grade 1 since she is a 6k, so she's 7k or less, you can call her. But it's forcing you for the rest of the deck to put cards that are lower power. A lot of ghost stuff is a lower power.
You know what else is a lower power that's really good in this deck? There's a grade 2 that I ran in Kyrie that says when it's placed on Rigard, if you have 4 or more units, you Keter 1 draw a card. It's a 9k base.
I just realized something. I saw some stuff on Twitter already. And yes, that's a good card. Keter 1 draw a card. Not bad. I just realized something. I've seen people already start theory crafting with this card. I think this works. So if any judges are watching, just please correct me if I'm wrong. If you run the Ghost 12k that needs to be boosted, goes to the bottom of the deck, or goes to Soul and gives something 5k, I think both effects still work, because the Vanguard is going to give it, at the end of the battle, this unit attack the Vanguard, draw a card, put this unit on the bottom of your deck. So if you activate her ability first, put it to Soul, the second ability technically, no, it's a rearguard, so it needs to be on rearguard. I don't know. I think there's a way that both skills can still activate. I'm not completely sure, but I don't know.
Because I think...
Because both... Okay, no, actually, no,
I'm right. Both are in the battle.
I'm right. They're both at the end of battle, so they both activate at the same time and go both to the side and are waiting there. So you activate any one of them at the same time. So you can put it first into soul, 5k to something, and then the other ability will still activate, and you do as much of the skill as possible. So you draw a card and put it on the bottom deck. There's nothing to put on the bottom deck, but you still get to draw a card.
Well, yeah.
So that card works, and it's a 12k, so you can find it with a grade 2. And there you go.
There you go. And this is building soul. The grade 3 will build soul. And you got a card that when you discard it, it's a 9k grade 2 that will also build you soul.
Can we just mention how the ghost mechanic, the ghosts for, Filthy Rosa are being used way more efficiently in other decks than in herself?
Which upsets me because I really like the mechanic of that deck, and it's just kind of so RNG that it's just...
Maybe we get some support. That's been it for the leaks. Like I said, next Tuesday stream, we're actually going to be getting the CEO rideline, but we're also going to be getting some interesting information we're going to get here in a second. But what I was going to mention is apparently we're also going to be getting some strong support for an existing lyrical deck.
Please be gems. Please. Like, honestly, I'll be honest with you, Bushy. Look at me if you're watching this. If you do not give gems a good double rare or triple rare, I honestly might just completely jump out of lyrical. Like, I wanted to play this deck because I'm like, okay, it's only going to get better because they're going to give support. And then you said 6 new ride lines. I swear to God, if you do not give me one card.
Before you go there, I do need to mention real quick what we're going to see in the next Thursday stream, which is scaring me even more. We're going to see the Gekkin Bushi promo grade 3 unit, which is, I think, a promo for one of the lore sets. And then I'm going to read this verbatim, how it's where our information from Lyrical Monasterio, a giant girl from Keter Sanctuary. And giant as in race giant.
Hold on a minute.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Man, I might fly out there and just smack you.
All right, what am I holding for?
I'm trying to find the cover cards for the lyrical booster because I'm wondering if I can tell if one of those is a giant from the artwork.
Well, there we go.
If I can freaking find it. Jesus Christ, how far back is this thing?
Yes.
Is there not something recently that had the artwork? Jeebus. Come on, Discord. Load for me.
Taking your sweet time, aren't you?
It's not me, man. I'm waiting on Discord to load so I can see the images so I know where to stop.
Let me just look at it. I can look at it on my end. Here.
Oh, yeah.
Look on the stream.
All right.
Yeah, there is one middle bottom.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
Because you can see the trees.
Yep. You can see where she's sitting on the hill. That's it right there.
Nifty. Anyway, with that being said, if you're interested in buying any of the cards we just mentioned, go check out Triple Sleeve TCG.
They got great deals on singles, clan, case splits, clan. Bleh. They got great deals on singles, clan splits, and even cases. So go check out the website.
Link will be in the description. You're all right there.
It's been a day.
Fair enough. Anyway, we're going to go into the news section. Hopefully it won't take 20 minutes.
Yes.
A couple of things to note. They actually gave us an English release date for Booster Set 7, and it will be December 16th. The day before... Right? The day before Anaheim, right?
Think so.
Which is very intentional, but interesting nonetheless. I still love the cover art of Arena. I can't wait to see what it actually does. And I'm a little bit scared because the deck does need some help with it.
I mean, I'm scared for the simple fact of this. One, not only are they going to have a new Verena to play with, but two, they're probably going to have another a prayer dragon that's going to give all of its skills to all the other Varenas that are already existing.
Pretty much. Anyway, let's talk about the thing that, you know, our good buddy
Blew up the
Eric,
internet.
Yeah, blew up the internet. So if you haven't heard from it, you've been living under a rock, and thank you for watching our video first to hear about this. But you probably already know, fucking Chronojet's back, and he's actually gonna be in D.
We don't know if this is going to be an encounter or if it's going to be a whole new thing. But regardless or not, we know that Chronojet's coming to standard.
Yeah, as you can see from this graphic, there's a couple things to note. One, his new art, fucking dope. But two, yes, August 16th, which is this Tuesday stream, we're going to get more information about him. So on the Tuesday stream, not only we're going to get Lyrical and the CEO of Rideline, but we're also going to get information about Chronojet. So it's going to be a big-ass Tuesday stream. And then we're going to see more information on the 23rd and the 30th following that. So we're going to figure out what exactly this is. Because the biggest question... Go for it.
I think they said that the 16th next week or whatever, they're going to be actually showing Chronojet. Effect and all. And then the other ones are going to be showing effects for other cards and then a deck list.
See, there's two things to note from just this one graphic. That's the fact that this is a special series booster set 3. This is basically the same special series as Festival Collections were. And also the fact that it's called fucking Stride Deck Set Chronojet. What the fuck is Stride Deck Set?
So people are thinking that this is going to be like a legend deck. Like, you know how we got the Majesty Lord back in V and the
Unless
and all that.
It's a whole new mechanic that you're going to attach to something, it has to be like a legend deck. Because you can't just introduce Chronojet and whatever ride line he's going to be in and not make it a full functional deck.
I also hear theories that they're going to, you know, have great boards in a deck and then they're just going to force them into the ride line.
Don't.
I'm not going to go theory crafting. Go watch Eric's video if you want to go theory craft.
Link in this. Here's an info card if I can. Go watch this boy's video. He was super excited. He deserves this.
Yes, he deserves all of it.
No, just give me a Messiah and then I'm going to make a theory crafting video.
I mean, in lore-wise, he's technically still exists in D.
Anyway, the set is going to drop November 11th in Japan. We don't have an English official date yet, but this will be right before Deer Days, which is potentially meaning that he might actually be in Deer Days as well. Go watch Eric's video for the full explanation. We're going to move on here to Deer Days. There's been an extra little info. Deer Days has officially been available on Steam to look at and see the specs you're going to be required, as well as put it into your wish list and everything. Not available on purchasing yet, but it's good to see that it's actually on Steam and that you can actually play it. Sad news for people out at home, not supported. So I'm going to have to buy a Switch.
Yeah, actually, I'm kind of curious now if it actually is on the Nintendo store now, since it's on Steam.
Hey, you got a Switch, check.
I'll check later.
Anyway, these are going to be some pictures I'm going to show right now of the game. There's some really cool graphics that are going to be showing inside of the game, and as well as the interface. The interface is going to be looking a lot similar to EX, if anybody's seen or played that game. So that's good news, because the EX interface was working pretty well. And then also, of course, deck building, seeing the sets. Like, for example, this picture, you're going to see set 1. There's Eugene and its foils and arcs and all that. And of
course, show best deck, man.
Exactly. And of course, story is going to be an integral part, because you're not going to be able to collect all the cards. You're going to have to go through the story and unlock and buy and yada yada yada. Not physical buy, but in-game buy. And then of course, character selection and all that yada yada yada. The game is actually giving me super hype, and I can't wait to see this shit.
I'm ready to play.
My God.
And in case you guys are wondering, yes, we will be streaming us playing gameplay of this on the channel. So
we're figuring out all that. I think I already looked into it. The cam link I have is going to work potentially, maybe, probably.
If you have a Switch, yes, it will, because I've already tested it.
Oh shit! Hell yeah! There we go. We're halfway there. Now I just got to buy a Switch.
Yes.
Anyway, we're going to wrap this episode up before it gets to an hour. 45 minutes is not bad. Unless you got any other news you want to share.
If you are watching this, it probably is going to be up at the same time or after BRO.
Yeah.
So
I don't know.
If if it's during the time, after you're done watching this, go watch us at BRO because me and Philip are both playing in standard. Hopefully we're doing well.
Honestly, I might. It's going to be a hard might. But if I managed, this episode has literally dropped somewhere during Bro Europe, which means, yeah. Anyway, we'll figure out. I'll figure out. Editing. Timey-wimey. Bullshit. Whatever. Anyway, good luck or great games or whatever to anybody participating in BRO. It's going to be a fun time. I'm taking 2 different decks, 2 different regions. And I swear to God,
I'm only taking 1 deck in 1 region.
I swear to God, if I face you, I'm going to be pissed. There's over 300.
At the time I looked. Yeah, I think it was 333 at the time, the last time I looked.
I'm going to be pissed if I face you.
First round, too.
I swear to God, if I have to get first round Suo, then the fact that I'm probably going to get first round you as well is going to be fucking... I knew it.
It's even funnier is whenever, they see the pairings, right? And they see in the tag names, TDH Alex, TDH Philip.
I swear to God, if for some reason you and me get paired and they put us on stream, I have forgiven everything the Busher has ever done to us. I'm like, thank you, content.
You're like, hey, welcome to another Top Deck Hero Proxy Play on gameplay video.
Anyway, with that being said, we're going to actually wrap it up here. Thank you guys so much for watching episode 141 of V-Time. If you liked the video, please like, share with your friends, comment down below which is your favorite ride line, because we mentioned 3 in this video.
Yeah.
Other than that, if you like what we do here, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell, get notified. Even follow us on Twitter, join our Discord, like us on Facebook, or watch us on Twitch. But with that, I've been Philip.
This is Alex.
And we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Woo. I swear to God, there is no amount of hype we could have produced to match Eric's for Chronojet.
No.
Go check
Oh, God. Speaking of which, how are we going to do a thumbnail for this?